everyone. So today we have Anmol with us, who is a manifestation coach and an expert. She has been in the field of manifestation for like quite a long time now, and she has been coaching people as well. And today I am going to interview her, and I'm going to know so much about manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption as well. So yes, let's get started with it. So
Hi, Muskan. Thank you so much for having me here.
thank you. So, I would want to start with my first question, a little introduction about you. Where are you from and why are you doing what you are doing?
Okay, so I'm from Mumbai, India, and I am 24 and a half, almost to be 25 years old. I am doing this since 2.5, 3 years now, and teaching since 3 years, almost 3 years, but learning since I think 6, 7 years now. And I am doing this because I found an immense pleasure in getting what I decide in my life, that okay, I'm able to get what I want and I'm able to, मिल रहा है मुझे सब कुछ. I'm getting everything that I have decided that I want because of law of assumption, because of law of attraction and manifestation. So it's very exciting for me to experience this life. And I am in general, as a person in nature, my personality is that I don't want to win alone. I want people around me to win. I want my people to win in areas that they didn't even imagine. So I thought, let's extend this to strangers online who have now become a family. I truly am now into Instagram and YouTube full time, and I love connecting with people and making them realize that they can have every single thing that they want in their life. It gives me a different kind of high, and I truly in my heart believe that I was born for this. Like bachpan, maybe when people used to ask me what you want to do, I think I used to have this answer कि मुझे famous होना है for the right reasons. I want to be famous because I am somewhere changing people's lives. And famous वाला बात तो चलो वो तो होता रहेगा, but I am like changing people's lives right now and getting recognized for it. So I guess this is my manifestation in my life बचपन से.
That's great. And it feels so happy कि actually fruition में आ रहा है अभी इस समय.
Yes.
And so मतलब manifestation हम लोगों ने बहुत सुना है, but in simple terms होता क्या है manifestation according to you?
Yes, totally. बहुत सुना है manifestation के बारे में. Now that even Bollywood and influencers are getting, into it and talking more and more
Speaking
about
about
it,
it.
और aware आ गई है उसके बारे में. So I think अगर सिंपल वर्ड्स में बोलना चाहूँ तो आई वुड जस्ट लाइक टू कोट शाहरुख खान का डायलॉग फ्रॉम ओम शांति ओम, जब तुम्हें कोई चीज सच में चाहिए होती है, लाइक डोंट कोट मी वर्ड टू वर्ड, बट पूरी
Yeah.
कायनात तुम्हें उसे मिलाने से
जुड़
जुड़
जाती
जाती
है.
है. So that's something that manifestation really is. You want something, it has a purpose कि तुम्हें क्यों चाहिए वो, because in some reality, in some version of you, you already have it. It's not that हमको कोई चीज हमारे रीच के बाहर चाहिए. इस तुमको वो चाहिए, that means that is within your reach. It would not be your desire if you were not capable of it. So yeah, manifestation is taking charge of that desire and making it happen. That of course, if I can think of this is mine already. So let's go on this journey where it already becomes real.
ठीक है. So like you said one thing, if you want something, you are already living that life in some version of you or in some other area. आप उस पे थोड़ा
Yeah.
elaborate करना चाहोगे, like क्या मतलब हुआ?
Yeah. So this is a very like थोड़ा complicated लगता है कोई कोई लोगों को. See, there are multiple realities going on at the same time. हम एक universe में हैं, but that doesn't mean there are not different universes. There are not different galaxies at the same time. There is so much parallelly going on. There are hundreds of parallel versions of you. मतलब there are many versions of me जहाँ पे एक अनमोल है जो graphic designer हो सकती है in some life. In some reality, I am a manifestation coach. In some reality, I must be an actress. There are multiple possibilities. Now, if today, for example, college में there is art, science, commerce, for example. So your version in arts is something else, your version is in science is something else, your life in commerce is something else. वैसे parallelly बहुत चल रहा है अभी. So what I mean to say that if one of your desires is coming very strongly in your mind कि भाई पता नहीं क्यों बट मुझे ये चीज तो चाहिए मेरे लाइफ में, that is just maybe some parallel reality telling you
Already.
that तेरे पास ये हो सकता है, like go for this, this is a possibility, this exists, and if you believe in it, that is going to come into your existence.
That is what I think the concept of parallel universe is. That
Yes.
whatever it is that you
Yes.
want, it already exists. You just
Exists somewhere.
have to tap in the vibration of
Tap
that
it.
so as to come in alignment.
Yes.
So मेरा next question है, if a beginner has to start from manifestation, वो कहाँ से start करे?
I think there is this one thing that the base of what you want your life to look like. मतलब ठीक है, अगर तुम्हारा कंफ्यूजन है कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल कौन सी फील्ड में जाऊं, मैं कौन सी फील्ड में बेस्ट करूंगी, मुझे नहीं पता, व्हाट इफ आई चूज कॉमर्स, व्हाट इफ आई बिकम अ सिंगर बट मुझे डांसिंग भी करनी है, लाइक व्हेन यू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ कंफ्यूजन, दैट इज कंप्लीटली ओके, बट गेट क्लियर ऑन द लाइफ दैट यू वांट. तुम कोई भी प्रोफेशन में हो, तुम्हारी एक बेस लाइफस्टाइल होती है ना, कैसे घर में रहना है, कैसे कपड़े पहनने हैं, खुद के पेरेंट्स को कैसी ट्रीटमेंट देनी है, खुद के पार्टनर को, खुद को कैसी ट्रीटमेंट देनी है, हाउ डू यू वांट टू लिव योर लाइफ. आई थिंक फॉर मी व्हाट आई हैव रियलाइज्ड इन माय जर्नी दैट पैसों पे फोकस ना करके, फील्ड पे फोकस ना करके, इन द बिगिनिंग व्हेन यू आर सो कंफ्यूज्ड, इट्स ओके इफ यू डोंट फोकस ऑन दीज थिंग्स. Just get clear on the kind of money you want to make, the kind of lifestyle you want to live, then your confusions on the basis of that will get cleared कि हाँ भाई तुझे ये lifestyle चाहिए, तो which is the field that is most calling out to you, and that's how your confusions can settle down and manifestations can start happening. Just get clear on your overall life vision.
That's
So
it.
I think that's what the start of any manifestation can be. Decide what you want out of your life.
And उसके बाद
So when you have decided, okay, when you already decided कि चलो मुझे देखना है कि मेरी लाइफ में मुझे ऐसे ब्रांड्स पहनने हैं, मुझे ऐसे घर में रहना है, I want to be able to afford to go and travel to this country. When you have decided now, your brain has started functioning on that level. क्योंकि if that is the base of manifestation, scientific reasoning of manifestation is that your brain does not know the difference between reality and imagination. ये base अगर एक सिंपल वे में मुझे मैनिफेस्टेशन एक्सप्लेन करना हो तो दिस इज इट. योर ब्रेन डज नॉट नो कि सच में क्या हो रहा है और झूठ क्या है, तुम इमेजिन क्या कर रहे हो. तो अगर मैं सपोज मंथली 25,000 कमा रही हूँ, बट मैं अपने इमेजिनेशन, विजुअलाइजेशन, सेल्फ इनर कॉन्वर्सेशन में बोल सकती हूँ कि इट्स 25 lakhs a month, and I'm able to get to that belief level with my consistently talking to my brain, then your brain has accepted that कि हाँ यार ये तो 25 लाख वाले लाइफस्टाइल पे चल रही है. So when you reach that with consistency and that confidence के ठीक है, even if I can see that I am earning only 25,000 right now, but I can still vibrate on the 25 lakh wala level, my reality is constantly working to make that happen. So it's like अनमोल तो ये अनमोल बन गई है जो 25 lakhs कमाती है. Now the life has to match up to it.
Exactly. The reality
हम
has to
usually
match.
उल्टा करते.
Yeah. The reality has to match up with the vibration.
Yes. That's why I always say that your life, people around you, opportunities that you're getting, everything is a mirror of you. अगर मैं मिरर के सामने जा रही हूँ और मैंने ब्लैक ड्रेस पहनी है, तो मिरर नहीं चेंज कर देगा कि नहीं नहीं तू ऑरेंज ड्रेस पहन बिकॉज यू लुक बेटर इन दैट. I have to know that I look better in orange dress. I need to go and change it, and that's when my mirror reflects that to me. So when you choose a decision that this is how my life has to look, your life is like, okay, I agree with you, let's make that happen.
Now that gave me goosebumps, your mirror wala part.
I'm so glad that you got goosebumps.
I mean, it's true actually. You can't just wait for the things to happen to you. You
Yeah,
have to do the things for yourself. Only then your reality will change.
100%. I mean, if you keep waiting for something to change for you, वो waiting
You
period बढ़ता ही जाएगा. Like you have convinced your brain that okay
have to
रुकना
wait.
पड़ेगा, फिर तो रुकना ही पड़ेगा.
ठीक है. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आपके साथ बात करके.
I'm so glad.
इसके साथ मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, डू यू
Hmm.
बिलीव इन टेक्निक्स? मतलब ऐसा होता है, कुछ एक्सपर्ट्स कहते हैं कि यू हैव टू वर्क मोर ऑन योर सेल्फ कंसेप्ट, और टेक्निक्स तुम जितना भी लिख लो कुछ नहीं होता. बट समवेयर मेरा ये ओपिनियन है कि जब आप लिखते हो किसी चीज को ना, आप बोल के लिखो, मतलब 21 डेज तक भी लिखो, 10th डे पे, 15th डे पे समवेयर ना ब्रेन को वो हो जाता है कि हाँ ये चीज हो चुकी है, हो रही है. तो डू यू बिलीव इन टेक्निक्स? टेक्निक्स करनी चाहिए? आप बताइए.
50-50. So
हाँ.
I am on both ends for the both the examples that you gave. दोनों के जब लोग बोलते हैं कि टेक्निक्स पूरा दिन करते रहोगे और उससे कुछ नहीं होगा, आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा, वो भी मैं 50% मानती हूँ, बट 50% ये भी मानती हूँ दैट दे आर देयर फॉर अ रीजन.
हम्म.
यू नो, तुमको एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट तक लेके जाने को दे आर अ बूस्ट. सो व्हाट माय आइडियोलॉजी इज, do the techniques, but do it because you love doing it and you love the feeling that you're getting after doing the techniques. Okay, इसलिए मत करो कि ओ मुझे वो गाड़ी चाहिए इसीलिए मैं ये अफर्मेशन करते रहूंगी जब तक वो गाड़ी आएगी. If you are still being the version of you who has to affirm for that car, then your brain is again realizing कि ओ हमारे पास ये गाड़ी नहीं है इसीलिए हमको ये अफर्मेशन करना है, तो ही जाके वो गाड़ी आएगी. Means you're still being the version of you who does not have the car.
हम्म.
So mix the two things together. Like, yes, I already know that I am the version of myself who has that car. And because I have that car, I am getting excited for my car and saying the affirmations right.
ओके.
So when you
अग्री.
mix feeling with technique, that is when you get results. माइंडलेसली तुम अफर्म करते रहो दिन में 20 बार, तुमको फील ही नहीं हो रहा है कि हाँ वो गाड़ी तुम्हारी है, जीरो जीरो रिजल्ट्स.
एट टाइम्स.
फीलिंग प्लस टेक्निक. यस टेल मी.
नहीं, अब बोलो.
नहीं, फीलिंग प्लस टेक्निक, बस वही. दिस इज माय मोटो एंड दिस इज व्हाट आई टेल माय clients who book sessions with me, that I don't want you to force yourself to do an affirmation or to do a visualization when you don't feel like doing it, because that is only going to keep telling your brain कि तेरे पास ये नहीं है इसलिए तू ये कर रही है, फोर्सफुली तुझे करना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि तेरे पास ये नहीं है. I want you to do the affirmation that, oh my god, this car is mine, so I love doing the affirmations. This car is mine, I'm driving so happily, I'm so grateful it's mine. वो energy से करोगे ना, the results will be insane. I have experienced this with my car का example इसलिए मैं
हाँ,
ये
आई
दे रही हूँ.
आई वाज अबाउट टू से इट. आपने भी रिसेंटली एक कार मैनिफेस्ट की थी, एंड टू बी
Yeah,
वेरी स्पेसिफिक, आई नो उसका 777 था, नेम प्लेट का कुछ
yeah,
था. तो लाइक थोड़ा उसके बारे में बताना चाहोगे, कैसे
yes.
हुआ, क्या हुआ?
So that is a crazy story in itself. मतलब मैं 9th standard में थी, that this is like 9-10 years ago. मैं 8-9 स्टैंडर्ड में थी तभी मैंने देखी थी ये कार. मेरे स्कूल के बाहर आई थिंक वन फ्रेंड, उसकी कोई आंटी आई थी उसको पिकअप करने, या आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट वाज. मैंने ये होंडा जैज देखी थी एंड दैट डे आई अनाउंस्ड टू माय फ्रेंड्स दैट दिस विल बी माय फर्स्ट कार एवर, आई विल बाय दिस. And then yeah, like I was obviously 14-15 years old तभी, तो obviously तभी तो नहीं होना था वो, but also 18-19 cross हुई तब I had my own limiting beliefs in my mindset, that you know, money related limiting beliefs, self doubt, that how will I be able to, you know, सच में मैं गाड़ी लूंगी खुद से, like you know, that was the phase I was in. But when I think I was 22 and a half, I think वो confidence level, manifestation practices and you know inner conversation से मैं वो जगह पे तो पहुंच गई थी कि I know that I got this. I know that I am the version of myself जो ये गाड़ी ले सकती है and खुद से ले सकती है, you know, not by her parents gifting her or something like that. So yeah, when my 23rd birthday was approaching, I was very sure I want to get this car. उसके अंदर भी एक funny story है. I went to एक्स कंपनी जहाँ पे प्री ओन्ड कार्स का सेल हो रहा था. एंड वहां पे आई चोज द कार. मैंने डिसाइड कर ली थी, मैंने टोकन भी दे दिया था 10,000 रुपीज का. फिर वो नेक्स्ट डे कार घर पे आई फॉर फाइनल कॉन्वर्जेशन, मम्मी को कार दिखाने एंड मैकेनिक को दिखाने, बिकॉज इट इज अ प्री ओन्ड कार. सो वी वर लाइक ट्राइंग टू गेट अप्रूवल्स कि हाँ गाड़ी में सब ठीक है. So when I sat in the car, I had my mom there and my boyfriend there, and I was like, ठीक नहीं लग रहा है मुझे कुछ. Like even when I'm buying this car, I'm not feeling like, I feel like I'm settling ऐसा लग रहा है. Why? Because I had given the token for a Honda Jazz grey color, but मुझे
You
10
wanted
साल
red.
से Honda Jazz maroon color.
Okay.
So I was like, this is not feeling it, I'm feeling like just because मुझे Honda Jazz मिल गई है, मैं खुद को ऐसे सेटल कर रही हूँ कि जाने दे. फिर कुछ नहीं, they were convincing me कि जाने दे, अच्छी गाड़ी है, हम पेंट करा लेंगे, कलर करा लेंगे, all that. I said हाँ हाँ okay. Half an hour later, my neighbor, who I call Mama, he has his own garage and stuff. So उन्होंने उनका मैकेनिक लाया and the car was not suitable to pay the amount they were asking. It was not going to work out. And even if I didn't want that, I felt like I was settling. मैं इतना रो रही थी. I felt like my manifestation is not happening, and I was like, shit, मेरी गाड़ी चली गई, ये क्या हो गया? It could have been mine right now, but now the deal is gone because it's not worth it. So I came home, I was crying, crying, crying. But then my mom, my boyfriend, they were like, chill, relax. You want a maroon one? We'll go to the showroom and buy a new one. But I was very sure कि न्यू वन अभी नहीं चाहिए थी, बिकॉज मुझे गाड़ी चलाना आता भी नहीं था. मैं वो गाड़ी पे सीखने वाली थी.
Okay.
सो आई वाज लाइक, नई गाड़ी तो नहीं चाहिए मुझे, प्री ओन्ड ही चाहिए. सो कुछ नहीं, वी हैड लंच एंड देन माय बॉयफ्रेंड वाज लाइक, we are going somewhere. So I was like, what happened now? मुझे नहीं जाना कहीं. I'm upset right now. I don't want to go. He was like, अरे come at least. So then we went to Y company. I think Spinny. मैं Spinny का company बोल सकती हूँ because मैंने वहां से लिया and everyone knows. So yeah, we went to Spinny का एक Spinny hub जहाँ पे like 150-200 cars से you have to choose. And then Sushil, my boyfriend, he told me कि go see whether you can see a car. एक है maroon color की है, he told me तभी. And Spinny के website पे गाड़ी दिखती है but number नहीं दिखता है.
Okay.
So like they put Spinny on the number because obviously like confidentiality. So yeah, I roamed, मैं आगे गई and मैंने देखा कि कोई गाड़ी नहीं है, होंडा जैज नहीं है वहां पे. Then I got upset again. I was like, you're crazy about इतना दूर हम आए, नहीं है यहाँ पे कोई कार, ये वो. He was like, अरे wait. Then that Spinny guy came, like the executive came. आगे गए, मैंने एक सेक्शन पूरा इग्नोर कर दिया था, मैंने देखा ही नहीं कि वहां पे एक सेक्शन. So we went there and there was this maroon car with 7776 number. I was like, मेरे को बैठने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. I know this is my car. So that's how it was all manifested. के don't settle. This was such a big reminder to me कि तुमको अगर लग रहा है ना कि तुम settle कर रहे हो, don't settle. Don't go in that direction if it's not sitting well with you. I would have just gone and bought the grey car and be like, ठीक है ले ली. And in fact this maroon car was 1 lakh lesser than that car. It was 1 year younger than that car in a much better condition. And yeah, it all worked out because I knew I wanted a maroon car, तो वही होना था.
So like universe coincidences create करते हैं for you, right? For
Yeah, because there
everyone.
are no coincidence. हम उसको बोलते हैं कि हाँ ये coincidence से हो गया, but actually वो coincidence है ही नहीं, वो planned था. It was meant to be for me because I decided it.
Like the universe can see much farther than what we
Yes.
can see.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so like जैसे आपने बोला, you have a boyfriend, and I know for a fact that you have been together for like 9 years now, and
Yes.
you have gone through some rough patches in your relationship. So like, would you want to shed on that a little, like how can you be and everything?
Okay. So yeah, we've been together for a long while now, and yeah, like any other relationships, we've also hit rough patches because I think we've grown up together to be adults together, we started very young in our teenage years. So I feel like both of us have become like four different people in the past 8 years, 9 years. So to re-evaluate the relationship, सबके साथ हो जाए. Any of my friends also who have been in such long relationships, like I have friends who have been together since school, like 10, 12 years now. So it's quite normal for you to keep re-navigating your relationship, keep choosing your partner again and again, and consciously creating your reality where your relationship falls back on track every time you feel like there has to be some readjustment. Obviously सब change होते रहते हैं हम, तो वो change को for your partner to keep accepting on a conscious level, you need to be very present and accepting that, okay, this is my reality. How can I be the best version of myself? How can my partner be the best version of them? And how can we be the best version in our relationship together? How can we make the relationship the healthiest?
Yeah.
So yeah, when it comes to manifestation, I know that I have manifested my relationship, even friendships, like not only just my personal love relationship, but my relationship with my best friend, my father, my mother, my friends, all the friends that I have. I think even my relationship and all my close friends, हम 10-12 साल से तो है ही सारे close friends, so that in itself is a big significance to me कि it's not that you cannot have long lasting friendships and relationships. ऐसे कुछ लोगों का mindset हो जाता है, when they have certain experiences. तुम किसी टाइप के घर में बड़े हुए हो जहाँ पे you have not seen that much love or that much mutual respect in family members, it becomes a little difficult for you to imagine that you can have this in your relationship, in your friendships. So like sharing that as a personal experience, my parents are divorced. They got divorced when I was 2 years old. So I have not seen a love couple in my house. I am very close to my mother and very close to my father. I live with my mother, but my relationship with both of them is great. But together, I have not seen them, because I was 2 years old. So it took some time for me to realize that ठीक है, I can have a healthy, happy, long-lasting relationship in my life because I had no examples to relate to my childhood. नहीं देखा था बचपन में, so वो मुझे खुद consciously manifest करना पड़ा, and it was a little tricky in the beginning, but if you decide you want something, you can really, really have it. This is my second reminder that, nothing is impossible. Like the friendships that I have. So my friends are my family. I am someone who will, if you are close to me, you will be close to me forever. And there will be a very, 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 very rare occasion where you will stop existing for me. Like, my friends are lifelong for me. They're like blood relatives ho gaye hum. You're my brother, you're my sister, you will be with me forever. You cannot go away. So that is also a conscious manifestation for me, I feel. Okay? Sometimes you need to see the version of you who can have these relationships long term. You have to see the version of them also who want to be with you forever. मैंने जब मिरर वाला एग्जांपल दिया था कि everything in your life is a mirror of what you are trying to be. That includes people also. If today I think that no, my partner doesn't want to be with me, but only I want to keep on being with him, my reality will show me that कि सिर्फ मुझे रहना है यार, उसको नहीं रहना मेरे साथ. Same thing with my friends कि मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड पागल है, वो मुझे समझती नहीं है, she keeps fighting with me, we are in a very toxic friendship, then she will be a toxic best friend for you. So your assumptions about yourself along with your assumption of a person who you want a situation with has to be aligned.
But like, how do we do this? I mean, you said that you went through some rough patches in your relationship. So like, how did you manifested that person back in your life? मतलब उस phase में ऐसा होता है when you have everything to be sad about. How do you work on your self concept उस period of time पे?
So this, so if any of my friends are watching this, they will be like, I had gone crazy. Like obviously, yeah, if you love someone and if you hit a rough patch, you go crazy.
Yeah.
It's very bad. And you know, me and him in his life were also, he was also facing things. So yes, it 100% gets very difficult in that phase. But give yourself time. I gave myself time. I was like, Rona hai, feel, you want to feel sad, you want to be upset that this happened, that's okay. Take 1 month, take 2 months, that's okay. That is not going to, that doesn't mean कि 1-2 महीना में ऐसे रही तो life change ही नहीं हो सकती. First accept that the breakup or the separation, whether it is relationship or friendship or with parents, जो भी है वो firstly हुआ क्यों है, वो भी तुम्हारे ही thoughts से हुआ है. I know exactly why we had broken up. I know मेरे अंदर क्या चल रहा था exactly when I had a particular fight with my best friend, when I had a particular fight with my boyfriend. मुझे पता है कि मेरे अंदर की इनसिक्योरिटी मैनिफेस्ट हुई थी बाहर, मेरे अंदर का possessiveness मैनिफेस्ट हुआ था कि no, my best friend cannot be close to that other friend of hers. So then there was a distance between her and me. Then same thing with my partner also. When I am insecure that no, I'm not getting enough space in his life, I'm not getting the importance that I feel I should be getting, I started going into that overthinking that oh, maybe I'm not important only. Examples, just giving you examples कि these are the very common things that we face today, कि हम assume करने लगते हैं कि ये लेवल पे नहीं है तो कुछ भी नहीं है, you know. And that, like you know, that keeps spiraling in your head. Overthinking तो बहुत naturally आती है सबको.
Agreed.
So in that phase you have to give yourself time, you have to be okay with being able to cry, being able to feel lonely, it's fine. But after a certain point you have to give yourself ultimatum कि तुमको वो पर्सन, वो चीज चाहिए या नहीं लाइफ में, एंड अगर चाहिए तो क्या चेंजेस करने पड़ेंगे.
In your
Okay,
present
after you are
reality.
done, yeah, for sure you have to give yourself that reality check कि firstly ये हुआ मेरे वजह से है, and not in a blaming kind of way कि देख तेरे वजह से सब हो रहा है. Not, you know, खुद को कोसना नहीं, खुद को blame नहीं करना है वैसे, but in a taking responsibility kind of way. That I know that किसी बाजू वाले ने, किसी थर्ड पर्सन ने आके ये नहीं किया है, ये मेरे अंदर मैंने वो अलाउ किया है होने के लिए कि हम दोनों के बीच में ये हो सकता है. That's why it has happened. Whether it is insecurity, whether it is anger, possessiveness, whatever it has first started over here. So firstly वो एक responsibility वे के जैसे ले लिया ना कि ये मेरे ही वजह से हुआ है तो मैं ही तो ठीक कर सकती हूँ. It becomes very easy from that point, you know. And secondly, it's like, do I want my life without this person? No. So why do I have to think about it? जो तुमको नहीं चाहिए वो बात पे कॉन्स्टेंटली जा जाके यू आर टेलिंग योर ब्रेन के ठीक है नहीं रहना था इसके साथ, मतलब you didn't want to lose this person but now you have to see life without that person. You're constantly giving that reminder to your brain, फिर वही reality आ रही है because your brain doesn't know कि ये negative बात है. Everything is neutral for your brain. तो तुम्हारा ब्रेन वो एग्जीक्यूटिव डिसीजन नहीं लेने वाला कि शिट ये गलत जा रही है, तुझे रिलेशनशिप मैनिफेस्ट करना है बट फिर भी तू सोच रही है हाउ यू आर नॉट टुगेदर. नो, करेक्ट योरसेल्फ. योर ब्रेन इज नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट. योर ब्रेन इज लिसनिंग टू यू कि शिट यार हम साथ नहीं है, ओके वही पाथ पे जा रहे हैं, साथ नहीं है, साथ नहीं है, साथ नहीं है, साथ नहीं है, वही होता रह रहा है. So you have to stop, snap out of it and be like, if I want this relationship right now, if I have to be the version of me who has manifested the healthiest version of myself, him, and this relationship, then how do I think about myself, him, and the relationship? Then you have to start creating those kind of thoughts right now. And this could be anything,
Not just
kids who are not any relationship with your mother, if you want to make your relationship better with your siblings, your teachers, your colleagues, your bosses, anyone. Everyone is you pushed out. इसका मतलब क्या है? Everyone is a version of what you have already imagined them to be.
Agreed.
Firstly, तुमने सोच लिया कि तुम कैसे हो कि how they are looking at you, whether they are thinking that you're trustable or you're friendship worthy or whatever. And secondly, तुम उनके बारे में कैसे सोच रहे हो, how they are showing up for you. Will he be there for me forever? नहीं, ये तो कभी मेरे लिए आती ही नहीं है, मेरी वो टॉक्सिक ही है मेरे साथ. If you think that way, then she is going to show up that way in your life. So you have to keep how you are showing up in their reality and how they are showing up in your reality in alignment. Now, even if that is not happening right now, because जो आज हो रहा है वो कल जो सोचा था उसके वजह से हो रहा है, तो जो आने वाले कल में हमको चाहिए वो चेंजेस आज करने पड़ेंगे हमको.
Agreed.
So yeah, I gave myself that ultimatum that I don't want to see a life without a certain special person in my life. I don't want to see a life without so many of my close friends who are in my life since 9, 10, 12 years now. So yeah, I made that choice and I gave myself that ultimatum that okay, start doing things in other areas of your life जो तुम normally करती अगर तुम्हारा relationship intact होता. So fine, even if I am not able to go out on dates, not able to talk to that person, missing that person, that is all fine. But if I have to tell my brain that this relationship is yours already, I will go out with my friends. I will not be in bed crying all the time. I will hit the gym. I will, enjoy, go clubbing with my friends. I will be the girl who is in a happy
Already
relationship
in a relationship.
already. Yes. इन अदर एरियाज ऑफ माई लाइफ. ऐसा नहीं है कि रिलेशनशिप के लिए मुझे डेट पे जाना ही कंपलसरी है. इट्स ओके, यू आर स्टिल बीइंग other things in your life even while you're dating, right? I will take my sessions even when I'm in a relationship. I will go out with my girls and grab a few drinks, go out clubbing even if I'm in a happy relationship. So start doing those things, start pulling yourself out के ये रिलेशनशिप तो मेरा ही है, तो मैं बाकी सब एरियाज में क्या क्या करूंगी अगर ये मेरा है.
बट यहाँ पे जैसे हाँ मेरा एक क्वेश्चन आता है यहीं पे कि आपके क्या थॉट्स हैं ऑन मैनिफेस्टिंग अ स्पेसिफिक पर्सन. बिकॉज आई फॉर अ फैक्ट नो फ्री विल के अगेंस्ट आप सामने वाले बंदे को मैनिफेस्ट नहीं कर सकते हो. इवन इफ दैट पर्सन विल मैनिफेस्ट, ही विल मैनिफेस्ट फॉर अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. एंड अल्टीमेटली ये मेरे साथ हुआ था. समवन मैनिफेस्टेड इन माय लाइफ एंड ही वाज नॉट गुड फॉर मी, ही डिडंट ट्रीट मी वेल. आई हैड टू टेक अ स्टेप बैक. I wrote a qualities for the kind of person I wanted, and somewhere I attracted it. So, what are your thoughts on manifesting a specific person?
So I am fully in support of it because I have done it. But I agree with you. There has to be a very strict, healthy boundary when you're doing that. If you can see unhealthy situations में भी ना तुम दो चीजें कर सकते हो. You can either it is coming from your manifestations, it is coming from what insecurities or childhood traumas you have seen कि तुमको लगता है कि मेरे साथ ये हो सकता है, and that's when somewhere it can start happening to you. But this is in no way again blaming yourself. It is just reflecting कि क्या क्या हो रहा है और ये क्यों हो रहा है. So even if when it comes to violence and domestic abuse and all of that, I am not talking about those things. Those things are where you have to remove yourself out of the situation for yourself. तुम खुद को अगर आगे नहीं रखोगे कोई भी area of your life ठीक से नहीं चलेगा. So firstly, in those situations you have to get yourself out. But if you are manifesting a specific person, first make sure that you are getting very clear on both of y'all being healthy for each other. Mutual respect is very important. Working with your way through with calm communication is very important. चिल्लाना चीखना वो सब नहीं होना चाहिए. Being able to talk to each other. So when you're manifesting, specific हो या specific ना हो, ये सारी basic चीजें होनी चाहिए.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the question is not that whether we are supposed to support a specific person or not. कोई भी हो सकता है. मेरे लिए specific person था, तुम्हारे लिए शायद you are open to any person who is able to give you that kind of love. But the base has to be the qualities that the relationship has.
Okay.
Both are possible. You can manifest a specific person as well. You can manifest qualities in a person and be open to any person that is coming in as well. Both are amazing. There is no wrong or right, but it has to be healthy. Yeah.
But I think you cannot change another person. Like if you want certain qualities in a person, you cannot, just magically
Yeah, of course.
birth that qualities in that person, right?
It's not your responsibility. It is not your responsibility to change someone. I am not here to change my partner ke tu aise hi then it's not a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
If I have to. So what I say in this part, if everyone is you pushed out, then I don't think I have to sit and change that person, but I have to be in the version of myself who he wants to give that version of himself to. मतलब मैं उतने हेल्दी लेवल पे हूँ कि मेरे पार्टनर को भी मेरे लिए हेल्दी होना है. इट इज हिज चॉइस. यू सेड अबाउट फ्री विल. मेक अ रियलिटी इन योर हेड जहां पे उसको उसके फ्री विल से तुमको वो चीज देनी है.
Okay.
So we are not changing anyone. We are only becoming the version of ourselves जहां पे I am being the best of me, and because I am the best of me, he wants to take the effort of being the best of him for me.
Agreed.
And for us.
That is deep.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Oh,
Okay.
I sound so
I sound so. अब क्या आवाज कट गई?
smart. I sound so smart. I'm proud of myself.
मतलब एक दो पॉइंट पे मेरे को भी थोड़ा ना सोचने की जरूरत पड़ी थी कि हाँ, let that sink in. क्या बोला इन्होंने? It was
Yeah,
good,
because
but
I have been in this situation. Like, of course,
Yeah.
I have also been an unhealthy partner at some point. That you are always evolving, ऐसे हमेशा मैं सही नहीं हो सकती, हमेशा
हाँ.
वो सही नहीं हो सकता, हमेशा मेरी मम्मी सही नहीं हो सकती, हमेशा मेरे पापा सही नहीं हो सकते, भाई सही नहीं हो सकता. There is a point where we have been unhealthy for each other, all of us, including
Yeah.
my relation. But the choice of wanting this relationship in your life should be enough to, अगर मुझे चाहिए कि वो उसका बेस्ट वर्जन हो, इट्स वेरी अनफेयर इफ आई एम आस्किंग हिम टू डू दैट व्हेन आई एम ओनली नॉट द बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ माई सेल्फ.
Because अगर हम अपने आप के वर्जन बनेंगे, we will automatically attract the qualities and the person that we want.
That changing वाला point आता ही नहीं है. मैं किसी को change ही नहीं कर रही हूँ.
Because I think we literally be so focused on ourselves उस टाइम पे, हमको outer reality में क्या चल रहा है, कौन हमको importance दे रहा है, बात कर रहा है, मतलब ही नहीं होगा उससे.
Exactly. Yeah.
ठीक
मैं
है.
बेस्ट हूँ, मेरे बेस्ट हो रहा है.
Yeah. मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इसके साथ है. आपने लॉ ऑफ अजम्पशन के बारे में बात की थी. सो लॉ ऑफ अजम्पशन एग्जैक्टली क्या होता है? मेरे को इतना पता है, नेविल गोडार्ड ने बोला था. आप मेरे को इन डेप्थ बताओ.
ओके. सो वैसे assumption, attraction, a lot of similarities. The base is the same. Manifest, दोनों भी manifestation है. What you want, you're going to get. End of the day, ये. But assumption में ना, you are assuming क्या होता है? You are thinking like assuming. You are thinking like it is already happening for you, which is changing your brain chemistry on a daily basis. कि okay, मैं अगर ये scientifically बोलने जाऊँ, तो I already mentioned your brain does not know the difference between reality and imagination. So when you are assuming something for yourself, कि for example मैं अच्छी singer हूँ, if I'm assuming that for myself, my brain doesn't know कि सच में अच्छी singer है या नहीं, उसको पता ही नहीं है. Look at your brain as a blind person. उसको दिख नहीं रहा है कि तुम्हारे लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है, बट बिकॉज ऑफ तुम खुद से कैसे बात कर रहे हो, उसको सुनाई अच्छे से दे रहा है. So it cannot see that something is messed up in your life, but if you're talking to yourself in your head कि नहीं सब कुछ अच्छा है, everything is working out for me, your brain is believing that.
Yeah,
and
it can listen. It can listen, but it cannot see.
Not see. And real life में भी ऐसा होता है. The visually impaired, the people who cannot see, उनके ears बहुत sharp होते हैं.
हाँ, मतलब एक चीज नहीं होती तो दूसरी चीज बहुत.
हाँ. So you apply that to your brain कि अगर उसको तुम्हारे लाइफ में दिख नहीं रहा है, and that is how negative part पे जा रही हूँ थोड़ा. That is how negativity is also manifested. तुम्हारे ब्रेन को नहीं पता वो नेगेटिव है या पॉजिटिव है, बट बिकॉज यू हैव नो सेल्फ एस्टीम, सेल्फ worth in a certain situation. If you're amazing, for example, you're amazing at your job, लेकिन तुम्हारा इनर कॉन्वर्जेशन ऐसा ही है कि नो आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ, अच्छा नहीं है, अच्छा नहीं है, अच्छा नहीं है। तुम्हारे ब्रेन को दिख नहीं रहा है कि भाई तुम कितनी अच्छी हो, पर तुमको उसको सुनाई दे रहा है कि तुम अच्छी नहीं हो बिल्कुल भी। Then that gets manifested in your reality and your work starts getting affected. Your performance at your workplace starts deteriorating because you thought that way about yourself, even when you were amazing at work. So vice versa, दोनों situations में ये apply होता है.
ठीक है. So like मेरा next question.
Assuming. This is why assuming things for yourself works, because your brain is always listening.
This is a new point which I learned वैसे, that brain is listening and is not saying. ठीक
Yeah.
है. इसके साथ मेरा next point है, at times we feel our manifestation isn't coming to us. There's this waiting phase where we become desperate. How to avoid it? I think इसके बारे में हमने बात कर ली है. To focus on
हाँ, I
ourselves.
have like a gist, but वही मैं repeat कर लेती हूँ कि अगर तुम वेट कर रहे हो, दिस मीन्स कि तुम खुद के लिए जानबूझ के एक वेटिंग रूम बना रहे हो. देयर इज नो नीड फॉर दैट वेटिंग रूम. If you're saying that I'm waiting for this manifestation to happen, then you have to wait because you're assuming, your brain is listening कि अच्छा ये चीज अभी तक हुई नहीं है, करती रहे वेट, करती रहे वेट, करती रहे वेट.
Also, like ये चीज मैंने कहीं पढ़ी थी इसी वेटिंग फेज से रिलेटेड. इट्स लाइक इफ यू वांट सक्सेस इन योर लाइफ, मतलब लोग कहते हैं ना खाना पीना छोड़ना पड़ता है, स्ट्रगल करनी पड़ती है. लाइक नो, इफ यू वांट टू टेक
No,
दैट लॉन्ग पाथ, दैट हार्ड पाथ, दैट स्ट्रगलिंग वाला पाथ, दैट अप टू यू, बट देयर आर इजी वेज एज वेल. यू कैन लिटरली
for
मैनिफेस्ट
sure.
सक्सेस effortlessly in your life. It's just your mindset and how you perceive things about others.
Yeah, if you see the recent reel I posted on my Instagram, मैंने उसमें ही ये बोला है कि what words are you relating to your life and to your manifestation? मेरे लिए words है effortlessly and inevitably. तो
हाँ.
मेरा हर manifestation effortless होता है और inevitable होता है कि वो होना ही है और वो बहुत आसानी से होना है. This is my mindset towards my life, my manifestations, my relationships. So if you want to be like नहीं मुझे स्ट्रगल करना है, मुझे 10 घंटे काम करना है, मुझे 10 घंटे काम करने के बाद प्रमोशन चाहिए, तो फिर करो 10 घंटे काम, नथिंग रॉन्ग इन इट. तुम वैसे डिसाइड करोगे तो वैसे होगा. मुझे इजीली कर.
बट वही है, लाइक वो कंडीशनिंग हमारे दिमाग में ना बचपन से सेट हुई
या
है.
फॉर
पैसे पेड़ पे नहीं उगते, मेहनत करनी
यस,
पड़ती
दिस
है.
दिस वन मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि हम इंडियन हाउस होल्ड्स में, मुझे फॉरेनर्स का नहीं पता, बट इंडिया में तो चप्पल रगड़ने पड़ते हैं तब जाके काम बनता है. ऑल दिस आई अंडरस्टैंड, आई
अगेन
रिस्पेक्ट कि अपने पेरेंट्स को वैसे एक्सपीरियंसेस है, आई रिस्पेक्ट दैट, बट दैट डजंट मीन कि हमको भी वो एक्सपीरियंस करना
दैट कैन
जरूरी है.
चेंज, लाइक वी कैन लिटरली बी दैट,
फॉर श्योर.
यू नो, ब्रेक दैट साइकिल.
यस.
ठीक है. इसके साथ लाइक मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होता है, डज टाइम मैटर इन यूनिवर्स? आई गेस हमने
हाँ.
फिर भी बात कर लिया कि वी कैन लिटरली मैनिफेस्ट थिंग्स.
यस. या बट ये भी मैंने एक मेरे YouTube वीडियो में अभी रिसेंटली बोला कि टाइम क्रंच पे मैनिफेस्ट करने की बात थी. सी, if you are supposed to be the version of you who already has that thing. Okay, मुझे अगर एक कार चाहिए तो मैं, the mistake I think, the most common mistake that people do while manifesting, if I want a car, if I'm manifesting a car, the common mistake I'm doing here is thinking about car. वो गाड़ी ऐसी है, वो वैसी है, उसकी सीट ऐसी है, ऐसी ऐसे. Full day I'm thinking about that car. That is making me feel like I don't have that car now. So instead of thinking about that car as something far away, I have to bring the focus back to myself as the car owner. That is when my brain is like, okay, हम कार के लिए बहुत एक्साइटेड है, बट हम ऐसे एक्साइटेड है एज इफ वो अपनी कार है, इसलिए मेरा अटेंशन मेरे पे एज अ कार ओनर है कि वाओ आई लाइक आई हैव दिस कार नाउ. दैट इज हाउ आई नीड टू go forward with this. So now coming back to the time wala aspect, if I already have the car, then how do I care कब हुआ? एक मिनट को बोल रही हूँ कि द कार इज ऑलरेडी माइन, दूसरे मिनट में पूछूंगी यार बट कहाँ पे है यार, क्यों हो नहीं रहा है. माई ब्रेन विल बी लाइक पागल है, व्हाट आर यू सेइंग, You just said you already have the car, then you're saying, फिर वो हम 2 steps ahead, 2 steps back, 2 steps ahead, 2 steps back, वही सर्कल, वही लूप, वही चलता रहेगा, मैनिफेस्ट ही नहीं होगा. So it is a little tricky in the beginning to keep coming back to the present tense, but वो एक conscious habit बनानी पड़ेगी.
अग्रीड. ठीक है, ये सब मतलब हम ये सब बोलते हैं. नाउ आई वांट यू, लाइक दिस वुड बी द लास्ट क्वेश्चन. आई नो थोड़ा लंबा हो गया है. मतलब
That's okay.
ऐसा ऐसा होता है कि स्टार्टिंग में ना, मैंने भी ऐसे सोशल हैंडल पे मेरे देखे हैं, लोग बोलते हैं तुम ये मन घड़ंग बातें कर रही हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है, एनर्जीज वगैरह. सो लाइक आई वांट यू टू सपोर्ट manifestation with science. I mean, I know literally it has been scientifically proven. energies होती है, vibrations होती है, frequencies होती है. तो आप scientifically इसको प्रूफ करो.
Okay. So जब मैं लॉ ऑफ अजम्पशन में सबसे पहले आई, तब मुझे ये साइंस है ये ऐसा समझा, बिकॉज यू नो पहले भी ऐसे बोलते थे, बट लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन फॉर मी पर्सनली, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट इज द केस, बट फॉर मी पर्सनली इट वाज वेरी लाइक हमेशा पॉजिटिव रहो, हमेशा ग्रेटफुल रहो, खुद की लाइफ में कुछ नहीं हो रहा है तो भी ऐसे ग्रेटफुल रहा करो, पॉजिटिव रहो. नहीं है पॉसिबल, हम रोबोट्स नहीं है. यू नो, हमारे इमोशंस है. मैं तो हर बात पे रोती हूँ. आई एम अ वेरी हाईली सेंसिटिव, इमोशनल भी नहीं बोलूंगी, आई एम अ सेंसिटिव पर्सन. ओके, एंड दैट इज अजम्पशन ऑफ माई सेल्फ ऑल्सो, एंड दैट इज रियलिटी ऑल्सो विच इज हैपनिंग, कि मुझे आ जाता है रोना जल्दी. सो फॉर मी टू बी पॉजिटिव ऑल द टाइम, फिर कुछ मैनिफेस्टेशन आगे ही नहीं बढ़ेगा फॉर मी, यू नो. सो व्हेन आई केम टू लॉ ऑफ अजम्पशन, मुझे ये एक बात रियलाइज हुई कि पॉजिटिव हमेशा रहना इज नॉट द गोल. बिकॉज इफ यू आर फोर्सिंग योर सेल्फ टू बी पॉजिटिव, तुम उधर ही नेगेटिव हो जाते. फोर्सिंग पॉजिटिव पॉसिबल ही नहीं है ना. वो काउंटर ऑपोजिट ही है, वो फोर्स नहीं होता वो. सो what I realized is for your manifestation to happen, तुमको नेगेटिव या पॉजिटिव नहीं होना है, तुमको कॉन्फिडेंट होना है कि even if I am having a low day today, even if I'm crying, that doesn't mean that that thing is not mine. मैं रिलेशनशिप में होके एक छोटा आर्ग्यूमेंट की वजह से रो सकती हूँ. डज दैट मीन कि ब्रेकअप हो गया? नो, दैट जस्ट मीन्स कि थोड़ी लड़ाई हुई है, वी विल सेटल डाउन. While having that car, does that mean कि मुझे टेंशन नहीं हो रही कि अरे हवा भरानी है, फ्लैट टायर हो गया है, मुझे लेके जाना है वहां पे? आई विल हैव दैट टेंशन, बट डज दैट मीन कि वो गाड़ी नीचे अभी मेरे पार्किंग में खड़ी नहीं है? आई स्टिल हैव इट. सो व्हेन आई केम इनटू लॉ ऑफ assumption and I realized कि I used to like be in depression and I was diagnosed with anxiety issues. So 3 years ago I was in therapy also, which is psychology. Okay, so वहां पे जो होमवर्क उसने मेरी थेरेपिस्ट ने मुझे दिया था, every week she used to give me homework to, you know, track my thoughts and only fit thoughts according to my goal. कि अगर मेरा गोल ऐसे राउंड है तो स्क्वायर वाले नेगेटिव थॉट्स वो राउंड में फिट नहीं होंगे, तो मुझे राउंड वाले कॉन्फिडेंट थॉट्स उसमें फिट कराने हैं. दैट इज एग्जैक्टली मैनिफेस्टेशन. आई रियलाइज नाउ दैट जो मेरी थेरेपी में होमवर्क होती थी, वो एक्चुअली मैं मेरे क्लाइंट्स को अभी मैनिफेस्टेशन में सिखा रही हूँ. नॉट सेइंग मैनिफेस्टेशन एंड थेरेपी इज द सेम. You must go to therapy. Therapy is life changing. Mental health issues को priority रखो. But I'm saying कि parts of it मुझे आज similarity दिख रही है, क्योंकि दोनों का बेस साइंस है. साइकोलॉजी भी साइंस बेस्ड है, मैनिफेस्टेशन ब्रेन से कनेक्टेड है, विच इज साइंस बेस्ड. ब्रेन पे इतनी सारी स्टडीज हुई है यार, इट हैज टू बी साइंस बेस्ड, राइट? सो
one last message for our audience.
Okay, so my message for you guys is believe in yourself. You know, अगर क्लीशे लगेगा believe in yourself बोल दिया, but मैं बोल रही हूँ कि तुम ही believe नहीं करोगे तो the world outside of you is not going to reflect that. If you have certain beliefs about yourself के नहीं मेरे से होगा ही नहीं, लोग भी तुमको वैसे देखने वाले कि अरे इससे तो कुछ होता नहीं है. So even if right now you are someone who is watching this video and feeling like क्या बोल रहे हैं ये दोनों, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, पता नहीं होता होगा, ऐसे ही ज्ञान झाड़ने आ गए, ठीक है, ऐसे लग रहा है, इट्स फाइन. आई एम नॉट हियर टू चेंज यू एंड टेल यू कि नहीं मैनिफेस्टेशन करो. मैं तुमको कन्वर्ट करने नहीं आई हूँ. what I am saying is try once. Do a small manifestation challenge for yourself. Okay, मैं मेरे Instagram reels पे every week डालती हूँ एक manifestation challenge, and इतने stupid and random challenges होते हैं ना कि manifest a blue balloon, manifest animal couple being very cute with each other, ऐसे random कि तुम्हारी लाइफ से कोई संबंध ही नहीं है, but जब तुम वो manifest करोगे तुम्हारे ब्रेन में एक बल्ब जलेगा कि oh my god, I decided this and I saw this. अगर मैं ये random चीज manifest कर सकती हूँ तो मैं खुद के लाइफ के बारे में क्या क्या कर सकती हूँ यार. So just take baby steps and try manifestation once. फिर नहीं अच्छा लगा मत करना, but try it. At least try it. That's my message. Believe it and it will happen.
Ask, believe, receive.
Yes.
थैंक यू सो मच अनमोल, आपने अपना टाइम दिया, मुझे बहुत कुछ
Boss, this was so
आपसे
much fun. कितना सारा बात कर लिया हमने.
मुझे बहुत कुछ नई चीजें भी पता लगी आपके बारे में, और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, मतलब अपने स्ट्रगल्स, अपने चैलेंजेस के बाद भी यू आर हेयर इम्पैक्टिंग द लाइफ ऑफ पीपल, helping them grow, and even you grew me as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad this happened, and I'm so happy. Thank you for connecting and reaching out for this. This was such a fun chat. I actually, explain करते वक्त थोड़ा खुद भी revision हो जाता है that dude, you're explaining this, like apply this in your life. कभी-कभी as coach, I also forget, sometimes to apply. Of course, I'm a human being first and a coach later. So interviews like this is a good reminder. कि यार करो. This is actually worked so much in your life. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye.